It's Madden NFL 24, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Howell got the nod from Commanders leadership to be the team's starter this year. A nice bump for last year's 5th-round pick. One start as a rookie and didn't look bad at all, winning the team's finale. And let's not forget, this is a guy who was once viewed as a first-round pick, so there's plenty of promise hidden beneath the surface.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, gotta start.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Returning it is Moore. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a 7th-year pro and a literal rocket scientist. Here's Joshua Dobbs.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks this offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. And that one caught downfield by Pascal. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Dobbs to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. A give running right is Counter. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cards are on the board here first in the season opener. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift. Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double zero, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Howell. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Okay, ready? First down, Arizona.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. But not many guys who could blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Dobbs. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing here. Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Really did everything to hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They begin the drive with Robinson. Gets by him at the 25. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it with Howell. And that'll be incomplete. Now, these two teams, Charles, Arizona and Washington, 2023, a new beginning for both. Of course, for the Cardinals, a new coach, Jonathan Gannon, coming over from Philadelphia, where he was the defensive coordinator on their run to the NFC title, and then new ownership here in Washington.
And that gives each franchise a chance to start fresh, to turn the page. And I'm looking at Washington. They could be sneaky good. Despite the fact they didn't make the playoffs last year and the other 3 teams in their division did, Washington finished 500 at 8-1. They could make a jump.
Here's more on the return. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Only able to get it to his own 20 after breaking through the contact.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see. Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. Gets by him at the 25. Oh, Connor loses it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. That's into the hands of Pascal. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Dobbs. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Dobbs. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. That one caught by the tight end Bates. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Howell down to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
18-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's 1st down as he's down inside the 15. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Howell. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Dobbs is throwing. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Dobbs. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
This is Conner running right. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the counter, it's Conner. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Pressure comes and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
On 1st down, Dobbs to throw. And this will be swung out here for Conner. No gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, Dobbs. Throw left side, complete. That's Conner. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackled for just a short gain.
And slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Now pass complete to Moore. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Prater's kick is good, and the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
The Washington offense back out there. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Samuel in motion. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps at just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach, when I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Again, it's Connor. 56 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Dobbs. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Dobbs. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Dobbs. That's to the sideline and pulled in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 38 yards. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Commanders 3. Matt Prater to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the Washington offense heading out. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Washington Commanders 1st down.
1st down, Howell to throw. Sets up the screen to Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Back to throw, Howell, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Howell throwing on 1st down here. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that trims the lead down to 9. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this 1st half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Dobbs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This time they stay on the ground. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.